Okay, imagine this. You've got the world's biggest pop star, right? A billionaire, known for just flawless execution. Everything planned down to the last detail.
Yeah, meticulous is the word.
Exactly. And then, days before her massive new album drops, she puts out these promo videos showing herself as, well, kind of incompetent.
It was pretty jarring, stumbling in heels.
Totally. That glitter toss fail. And her director alter ego just sighing like, there's not enough coffee in the world for this.
And she's the one delivering the punchline on herself. It's giving no girl, not showgirl. Perfect timing.
Welcome to Starscope Report.
We are Jordan and Jamie, and yeah, we're diving deep into the strategy behind headlines like that one. We love breaking down the big music industry moves, the Hollywood drama.
And today, it's all about that strategy. Taylor Swift's very deliberate self-deprecation for the life of a showgirl.
Because that clumsy Showgirl Taylor image,
Mm-hmm.
it's shocking specifically because of who she is. This brand built on almost unattainable perfection.
So our mission today is to really unpack that. Why would someone who plans everything choose to look like a bumbling amateur right then?
We're going to get into it. We'll uncover the actual reality, the really grueling side of the showgirl metaphor she's using, and how it mirrors her own crazy schedule.
Plus, we'll reveal this whole integrated marketing machine she has, including how Travis Kelce's social media, stuff that looked totally random, was actually planned Easter eggs.
Wild. And finally, we connect all this self-trolling back to the actual songs, the lyrics on the album itself, the emotional core.
Okay, let's start with what we're calling calculated clumsiness, because the visual clash here, it hits you immediately.
It really does. The Life of a Showgirl album itself, the look is super glamorous, flamboyant. It's described as this conscious return to pure pop after, the heavier stuff on Tortured Poets.
Right, like high-gloss fantasy photos everywhere.
And then bam. The promo videos are just straight up lowbrow physical comedy.
It's fascinating how she constructs it, though. It's like old school silent film acting, almost.
Totally. She's playing two completely different characters, right? You've got Director Taylor, sharp, focused, holding that glittery pink megaphone. She's the brand.
The girl boss Taylor.
Exactly. And then there's Showgirl Taylor, who's just chaos in a pink corset and heels, messing up the simplest things.
And the lines she gives herself as the director are brutal. It's giving no girl, not showgirl.
But that whispered line to the crew, that's the genius stroke, I think.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
She's got cat hair all over her. Is there a school we could very quickly send her to?
Ah, yes. The cat hair. It's so normal. So relatable.
Exactly. It's this tiny, perfect, humanizing detail.
Hmm.
And this whole calculated clumsiness thing, it feels like it's hitting three specific strategic goals.
Okay, like what? First one.
Humanize. I mean, she's operating at a success level that's almost celestial now, right? Unprecedented fame, the billionaire status, the NFL star fiance.
She risks seeming like she's on another planet entirely.
Right. So the humor disarms criticism before it even starts. If she makes a joke about struggling first, it's harder for others to attack her for it.
And the director Taylor bit lets her control that narrative, frame her own imperfection.
Yeah, she seizes control. But then the second goal is related. It's about controlling the narrative of imperfection itself.
Okay, hang on, though. Doesn't the fact that we know it's calculated risk-making, that the new criticism, like, oh, even her flaws are manufactured, does it still feel authentic?
That's the absolute tightrope walk she's on, which leads to the third goal, inoculation.
Inoculation.
Against what? Against being seen as this untouchable corporate machine. By showing she's in on the joke of her own massive fame, she kind of neutralizes that risk. The message is, yeah, I know this is all kind of crazy, but look, I can laugh at it too.
Yeah.
The imperfection becomes the shield.
Okay, that makes sense. The shield. Which brings us right to the album's big metaphor, the showgirl paradox. We talk about the joke, the promo, but what about the actual showgirl concept?
Right. The album's framed as this tribute to her life. Joyful, wild, dramatic, she calls it. A peek behind the scenes of the huge Eras Tour spectacle. The gilded fantasy.
But the historical reality of showgirls, that's something else entirely, isn't it? I was surprised reading about that.
That too. The image we have is just effortless glamour, feathers, sparkle.
Yeah, just standing there looking gorgeous, passive.
Not even close. The reality was incredibly punishing physical labor. These women were highly skilled professionals.
Often classically trained dancers, right?
Exactly. Doing demanding choreography, synchronized stuff, often in heels up to 3 inches high, while wearing these enormous, heavy costumes.
And enormous is right. I saw figures like Costumes weighing up to 22 pounds, 10 kilos.
Yeah. Imagine dancing night after night carrying that kind of weight. Velvet rhinestones, huge feather headdresses.
For hours, multiple shows a night, 6 or 7 nights a week, sometimes for months on end. That's not just posing, that's serious athleticism, serious endurance.
And that grueling reality. It lines up almost perfectly with how Swift describes making this album.
How so?
She said she created the life of a showgirl, literally, while flying back and forth to Sweden on her days off. During the European leg of the Eras tour, which she called grueling.
Wow, so she's working nonstop.
She admitted she was physically exhausted, but felt so mentally stimulated. It directly connects her creative labor to that historical showgirl labor. She's drawing a parallel.
So she's saying, look, pop stardom at this level, it is hard work. It's like carrying that 22-pound costume. She's legitimizing it.
Precisely. But as one cultural historian, Heather Carr, pointed out, there's a tension there, too.
Because of her stardust now.
Yeah. Her being a billionaire complicates using an archetype that's usually seen as more, working class, self-made, even anti-elitist.
Okay, so the No Girl promo becomes even more important then.
Exactly. It's crucial for navigating that tension. It emphasizes the effort, the imperfection, the struggle, rather than just presenting this unrelatable, flawless success. It says, I still have to work incredibly hard to earn this stage, just like they did.
And that focus on effort, that kind of manufactured messiness we talked about, that feeds directly into the relationship she has with her fans, right? The parasocial aspect.
Totally. That self-deprecating humor, it works like an inside joke. No girl, not showgirl, becomes this little phrase the fans can share. It reinforces that collective identity.
Like the friendship bracelets from the tour.
Exactly like that. It's what some call strategic vulnerability. It's a controlled release of flaws, carefully managed, designed to make her seem less calculated, more authentic, even though it's all part of the strategy.
Laughing at herself makes her seem more real.
Right. By being in on the joke of her own fame, she gives the illusion of authenticity, which is incredibly powerful.
Okay, let's shift to the sheer scale of this whole thing, because the promo wasn't just a one-off stunt. It's part of this massive interconnected marketing system.
Oh, the architecture of it is just breathtaking.
Yeah.
It's an immersive narrative machine. Every single piece connects back to that central showgirl theme.
Like the retail partnerships.
Yeah, like the Target exclusive vinyl. The crowd is your king version. In that specific Portofino orange glitter vinyl.
And she even gave a reason for the color choice, didn't she?
She did. She said it feels like energetically how my life has felt. She's not just selling a product. She's selling an emotion, a feeling tied to her experience. It draws you in.
And then there's the focus on communal experience, driving that fan engagement together.
Absolutely. That 3-day-only movie event, the official release party of a showgirl, promising this big shared viewing. The debut of the music video for the lead single, The Fate of Ophelia. It's all designed to be experienced as a collective.
Which brings us to maybe the most integrated part, the Kelsey connection.
Ah, yes. The ultimate crossover marketing. This isn't just inspiration. It's active, planned promotion woven into her personal life. It basically turns her relationship into what academics call paratext.
Paratext meaning?
Like all the stuff around the main text, the
Yeah.
album cover, the liner notes, interviews, social media posts, everything that shapes how we understand the art itself.
And they're deliberately using Travis Kelce's own social media as part of that paratext for her album.
That's exactly what it looks like. Fans figured it out brilliantly. Months before the album, Kelsey posted this Instagram caption. Just kept it. Seemed totally random at the time.
Okay.
Then later, at one of the pop-up promo events in New York for the album, that exact phrase, keep it a 100, appears written on a mirror.
Whoa. So his post months earlier was a planned Easter egg.
Looks like it. The level of long-term planning is kind of mind-boggling.
And then her actually appearing on his podcast, New Heights, that was huge.
A total masterstroke. It leveraged that massive combined audience, sports fans, pop fans, and offered this unprecedented feeling of controlled intimacy, all while promoting the album's themes.
It really blurs the lines, doesn't it? Between the art, her life, the marketing. It all becomes one big narrative fans have to piece together. It demands constant attention.
It really does. The whole system keeps you immersed.
Okay, so we have the strategy, the calculating clumsiness, the showgirl paradox, and we have the marketing machine. But does the music back it up? Does it validate that self-aware persona from the promos?
That's the crucial question. And yeah, I think the music provides that essential emotional depth. Take a track like Canceled.
Right. That one feels like the defiant flip side of the goofy promo character.
Yeah, exactly. It's the political counterpart tackling cancel culture, misogyny.
Yeah.
It's still with that sharp, biting humor we heard in the promo voiceover.
It feels like director Taylor pushed right to the edge, asking things like, did you girl boss too close to the sun? Did you make a joke only a man could?
It really nails those impossible double standards for successful women.
And the narrator finds strength in it, right? Like the showgirl archetype enduring hardship.
Totally. Good thing I like my friends canceled. I like them cloaked in Gucci and in Scandal. The message is that tough times show you exactly who your friends are. It's resilient.
Then you have something totally different like Elizabeth Taylor. All glamour and vulnerability.
Yeah, using that classic Hollywood icon to explore navigating a super high-profile romance under intense scrutiny, lots of luxurious imagery. The Plaza Athénée, Cartier watches, Musso and Frank.
But underneath, there's this yearning for something real, stable.
Right, but with that characteristic twist.
Yeah.
Babe, I would trade the Cartier for someone to trust. Just kidding.
Just kidding. That feels key to the whole album's vibe, doesn't it?
It really does. It acknowledges the allure of the spectacle, the love of the fame, but also this painful awareness of what it costs. It's having it both ways.
And the autobiographical details are so specific, it feels like you need footnotes sometimes. The track would.
Oh yeah, directly referencing that SNL comment from Bowen Yang about seeing her and Kelshi in the redwood forest. The lyrics mention the redwood tree and pointedly, new heights of manhood.
So she's weaving everything in. Her current life nods to the relationship.
And her past, too. Ruin the Friendship goes way back, mentioning her high school best friend, Abigail Anderson, even Gallatin Road in her Tennessee hometown.
It grounds the whole thing, makes the persona feel earned, maybe.
I think so. And even the controversies, like the rumored Charlie XCX diss in that leaked track, actually romantic.
The boring Barbie lines.
Yeah, and Coke's got you brave. Whether it's true or not, the drama itself fuels fan discussion and keeps them digging deeper into the connections between the art and the celebrity life.
Okay, so pulling it all together, the final synthesis here. What's the big picture?
I think the self-trolling, that no-girl stuff, it isn't just a gag. It's really the physical embodiment of her whole mature brand strategy now.
How do you mean?
She's simultaneously building up her own myth, the flawless global superstar, while tearing it down with the clumsy, relatable moments. It's construction and deconstruction happening at the same time.
And by doing both herself.
She maintains absolute total control over the entire narrative, over the whole spectacle. Paradoxically, she asserts ultimate control by appearing, just for a second, to have completely lost it.
So the big takeaway for you listening to this might be that in today's celebrity world, maybe pure perfection is actually alienating.
Yeah, maybe the most valuable currency isn't flawlessness, but the skillful performance of authenticity.
Taylor Swift manages to be both the hyper-professional director and the clumsy no-girl with cat hair on her costume. That duality is the magic trick, the lesson. Maybe never look too perfect, always leave a little metaphorical cat hair somewhere.
Which leads to a final thought for you to maybe mull over. We've seen how she masters this huge spectacle partly by winking at how absurd it all is. So think about this. What small absurdity or imperfection in your own life, or maybe your career, your brand, could you strategically acknowledge? Not to tear yourself down, but to actually strengthen your connection with your audience or colleagues.
Could that vulnerability actually be a kind of power move? Something to consider.
Definitely.
You've been listening to Starscope Report, where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.